Hey guys, so tonight we're going to be playing some more Need for Speed Heat. Now there's some stuff going on basically. So mainly the last two nights I didn't stream because we were at my grandparents' house, which I did talk about on my last stream, which was Need for Speed Unbound on Wednesday, but I forgot to announce it on Discord, so I actually just did that now. Basically just announced on Discord that we were away last two nights, and then tonight we're back. So I'm streaming Need for Speed Heat. So yeah, we just missed the Star Wars stream on Thursday and the Siege stream on Friday, and both of those games I stream twice a week anyways. So like tomorrow night we'll be doing Star Wars, and then I'll be doing Siege on Tuesday. So it's not that big of a deal. Anyways, yeah, before we went to my grandparents' house, um, my parents had something going on in the dining room, which is beside this room that I normally do my streams in. So they moved some stuff in here. So there's some boxes and stuff in the background. That's not a normal part of the background. Should be gone soon. Also, I got sunburned today, so I can notice it just from the camera how red my face looks. It's not like extreme, but it's definitely noticeable. I have noticeable sunburn on my face. I have it on this arm and everything too. It's probably harder to see, mostly because of the glare from the lights. But yeah, so I'm very sunburned. We were away for 2 days, and now I'm back. So we're back to streaming and everything. Also, this chair was moved around a bit, so I kind of had to reposition it. It looks a little bit off, but I'll probably readjust it more later. Like for now, I think this is fine. Maybe it's a little close, and maybe my camera could be tilted a little bit, or maybe the chair could be more closer to this side. I don't know. It's not that big of a deal. I think for the most part, right now everything's fine. Since I've been away for a while, I'm not going to bother like going and announcing in the Need for Speed group or anything. I think we'll just hop in solo here. I don't plan on streaming too long tonight anyways. It's already kind of late. It's about 3 a.m. But yeah, we'll see. If people come on the stream and want to join me, then I'll definitely let them. Also, I think some people messaged me on Friday for siege spots. Oh, Buck messaged me about doing 5v5s in Siege. Wait, hang on. He said, "Yo, brother, so I just got this brought up to me. The days you stream Rainbow, you just want to collab, we can do 5v5s and stuff like that." Um, he sent this a few days ago. I haven't been looking at Discord. Last time I streamed this game, actually, I was playing with Buck. The car that I had on the screen there is my Mini Countryman, which Buck made the same car, and we were both doing off-road races with them. That was on last Saturday. Um, I'll just tell him I'll be streaming R6 on Tuesday,
So when are you gonna get your own place?
Don't listen to him.
or we can also do Friday if you want. Okay, and then Snowflake messaged me. Yeah, he messaged me for a spot last night. Okay, anyways. I gotta get the hashtag for tonight's stream on Need for Speed Heat. Hashtag uploads and streams. NFS Heat Saturday. And boom, we're good to go. Okay, I don't think anyone's in chat yet, but just check here quickly. And then yeah, so this is the Countryman, which we did do an off-road race in last week, but I guess we can start off with some off-road tonight. Maybe we'll do a few off-road races tonight. You know what? Maybe we'll just stick to off-roading. Just do a few off-road races. You know, of course with this car first, and then do some garage stuff after. Because I think last week I was maybe going to do two, but I decided to just do this, and then I did an off-road race with Buck. But yeah, this Countryman had needed a big redo for a while, so I got it up to 400 plus, and it's an off-road car with an off-road build. So it's one of my fastest off-road cars now. Okay. Trackhawk Sean, welcome to the stream. Says hi, what's up, bro? Just getting started for the night. I'm not sure if I recognize your name or not, but yeah, we're gonna go do some off-roading. So let me just try to remember what's going on with this car. So basically, Buck and I both did the same builds for this thing, except we did different engines. He put a V8 in his. I went with the flat six. Both of them get the car 400 plus. So yeah, this is a 1,000 horsepower flat six Porsche engine. Normally this car just has the 2-liter i4, so big upgrade there. And then yeah, Buck gave me tips here for the off-road parts. He said rally suspension, speed cross tires, and track differential. And all those together seem to work out pretty well. It's a pretty good off-road build. So yeah, we can do some more races with this car tonight. Test it out a little more. I got quite a few off-road cars in this game, somewhere between 10 and 20. I don't do off-roading that often. Most of the time it's because other people don't really like doing off-roading, but, you know, for now I'm just playing solo tonight, so let's get some off-road in. Make a little bit of cash, and then we can maybe do a street car or two tonight in the garage. Okay, we just did my favorite off-road race last week, Triplex Special, so we'll go for a different one. There's another one that I like doing. I forgot the name. I'll look for it now. Not that one. Trailblazer, this one. Also, I just noticed these two races have different symbols for the off-road. So the off-road symbol has like this, it's like an icon of suspension instead of the flags, which is for a street race. And this says off-road circuit race. This one down here also says off-road circuit race, but it's like different. It's not a circle behind the suspension icon there. It's like some leaves. I'm not sure why the symbol is different, because as far as I know, they're both the same thing. Like maybe if it was a sprint race versus a street race, that'd make more sense. But they don't even do that for the street races. Like for these sprint races, the logo is the same as for circuit races, so I really don't know. I don't know why they do that, but Trailblazer, it's a good race. So we'll head over there. Let's see how this goes. This race has got some craziness to it. It's always a pretty fun one. That flat six is loud. It's a good engine for a Mini, I think. The popping noise I have from the exhaust is very loud on this car. Lately I've been jacking that up on all the cars I've been doing. It just sounds better, I don't know why. I used to not like it as much, but yeah, the popping noise is pretty cool. Makes your engine sound like it's really been modded, or exhaust, I guess. I don't know if the engine has an effect on the popping noise. Anyways, Trailblazer, let's see what happens. Look at all these off-road cars. That looks like a stock Golf GTI behind me. Is that car customized at all? Usually the bots always have some crazy customization going on. Some of the cars look more plain though. Like that Subaru and that Range Rover both look pretty stock. And then these other cars have like body kits on them and they have these crazy liveries and everything. I have the stock livery on this car, but I have, you know, a full off-road look on it. Yellow headlights. Looks like a full rally car. Oh yeah, this race has got some crazy stuff going on. Yeah, about half of the race is on-road too. So I'm sure some of the track parts I have on this car are really gonna help out here. Handling isn't too bad either. Usually Mini makes hatchbacks, but the Countryman is actually an SUV. It's a very small SUV, like a compact, but it does have 4 doors. Hatchbacks can have 4 doors too, but you know, this is an SUV. Everyone knows the Countryman is an SUV. Just a really small one. And yeah, it handles pretty well. This part of the race is always a little dangerous. There's that dip there. If you're going too fast, it'll launch you into that building. And it screws me up all the time. It screws up other people too. Very commonly. This is a pretty enjoyable off-road race because there's a lot of crazy stuff going on. You basically go down on the road here, and then you go back up, and then you start off-roading uphill on this trail, which gets pretty crazy. And then you go back on the road here before you get launched off the cliff. Probably the craziest part of this race, I'd have to say. Just going down this hill here is insane. There we go. Basically have this race memorized by heart at this point. I know where everything comes up and, you know, which way to turn, when to slow down. All that stuff is important. There's that GTI from earlier. Passing him now. Probably is stock. Passing the bots one by one. The Mini Countryman, who knew? One of the fastest off-road cars in the game. This thing is crazy. Look how many guys I'm overlapping here. That guy just spun out. Spun out right at the end? Come on, bro. Well, they're only going on to the 3rd lap. That's it for me. Alright, yeah, the Countryman is pretty fun off-road car. Snowflake, welcome to the stream. You streamed tonight but not last night. Invite back to group chat. What do you mean? Did you leave my Siege group, Snowflake? What do you mean invite back to group chat? Also, yeah, I actually DM'd you on Discord, Snowflake, because I saw your message from a few days ago, or I guess yesterday. I was away at my grandparents' house. I wasn't really looking at Discord, and I forgot to announce that we went away. So we went away on Thursday. I streamed the Need for Speed Unbound on Wednesday night, and I did talk about it then, but I know obviously most people didn't hear it, so I was going to announce it on Discord. I forgot. I just announced it now before I started this stream tonight. So yeah, I didn't stream Thursday or Friday. The Need for Speed group chat? You don't even have this game, Snowflake, or do you? And why aren't you in here anymore? You used to be in here. You leave? I guess people leave the Need for Speed group chat occasionally, but there's still like over 90 people in there. Even though like not a lot of people are playing this game anymore. I maybe have 10 people that I've played this game with in the last 3 months. But like the group's got 90 people in it. Kind of crazy. Okay, so I wanted to compare the menu that I was just in to my Volvo, which is the only other off-road car I have at 400 plus. So I'm starting to think it's actually possible to get every car to 400 plus in this game, even with off-road builds. You just need the perfect engine and the perfect parts and everything. But it's this car right here, the 1975 Volvo 242DL. This car, like normally this is one of the most blandest, boringest looking cars. But, you know, I've really kitted this thing out. It's got the full rally look. And yeah, it is 400 plus as an off-road car, which is actually crazy. So we're going to use this next. Also, the exhaust tip is red there, just like the paint on this car, which I think is a really cool addition. I guess it just goes with whatever paint your car is, or I'm not really sure why. There's no other car in this game that does that, with like a colored exhaust tip. The best you can get is the titanium exhaust, which has the blue hint to it. Snowflake says I have it and I want to play. Okay, well I'm not even in the Need for Speed party right now, Snowflake, but I can add you back to the group, and if you want to join, you can. But I'm doing off-road racing, and then I'm going to be hitting the garage soon. So, like, do you even have an off-road car? Like, I don't even know if you're going to be able to like, really play tonight, but if you want, yeah, I can add you back to the group chat. And if you have an off-road car, then yeah, I guess you can join me for a bit for a few races. I'm gonna go with this one next. Actually, no, that's too small. Maybe this one, Grizzly Steak. I'm gonna try this one out. Looks like a fun track. This car's pretty loud. This car normally has like probably a 4-cylinder, maybe a V6 or something, but you know, in 1975 that wasn't really. It's not gonna have a lot of horsepower. It's definitely swapped. I have no idea what's in this car now. Kind of sounds like a V8, but could be a V6, maybe even a flat 6. I'm not really sure what I got in this car. Oh yeah, this off-road race looks really fun. Look at this. This is like fully on the beach here. Like this big area of the beach. Grizzly Steak. Yeah, let's go for this. Let's see how this goes. Snowflake says Siege after stream. I was thinking about it, but probably not tonight. Maybe tomorrow. I'll definitely be streaming it on Tuesday. I'd like to play it off camera maybe tomorrow or on Monday, because I know the season is ending soon and stuff, so I gotta, you know, gotta be playing it a little bit more. Anyways. Here we go. Oh yeah, this feels even faster than the Mini. This is the fastest off-road car in this game. That's crazy. This is probably like the slowest street car in the game, but it's the fastest off-road car in this game, which is crazy. Like, what? How is this car so fast off-road? I don't know, it's crazy though. Oh, I remember this race. I haven't done this race in so long. Oh my god, I almost tipped my car over. This is one of the coolest off-road races. I totally forgot about this. That huge jump. Totally crazy. This reminds me of my rally car in the Crew 2. The one that I always use, the Mitsubishi. It's the Lancer WRC05. That's the one. This crazy rally version of the Evo that Mitsubishi made back in like 2005. Yeah, it's pretty fast. It's an off-road beast. It's the fastest rally car in the Crew 2. I should have it in the Crew Motorfest as well, because I'm going to pre-order that game. And they have this thing where you can transfer all your cars from the crew too, so I'm going to do that. This car is crazy. It looks like I'm a... Look at this guy in his C10. Yeah, I'm out of here. Boom. That is an awesome jump. That's like the highest jump I've ever seen, like, in the middle of a race in this game. Which is crazy. And these drifts are crazy too. And this car drifts well in the sand. An impressive vehicle for sure. Alright, that's it for that. So like I said, I think we'll just stick to off-road tonight because, I don't know, it's kind of a fun theme. I like off-road racing, and we don't do it that often, so... Just do some off-roading tonight. So we got the Mini, we got the Volvo. Those are my only two off-road cars that are 400 plus. I do have one more off-road car that's pretty close. It's like 394, I think. And it's the Nissan Fairlady, which probably can get 400 plus. There's probably some part that I have to change on it, but... Let me see if I can find that. And yeah, it's really close to 400 plus. Here it is. Yeah, 394. Nissan Fairlady 240 ZG, 1971. I've got this thing kitted out. We got a community wrap on here. It's looking nice. Another full rally looking car. The 240 ZG. Very nice. Very clean. Well, yeah, I was looking at that one before, but I don't know. That track looks kind of small. Now that I'm like more zoomed in, it doesn't look as small. Like compared to this, like it's not too bad. We can check this one out. Heart of Gold. Let's go give that one a try. Just down the block. Down the beach. Okay, the race is like just over here. Heart of Gold. Alright, got an F-150 there behind me, and an X6M in front of me. There's certain cars in this game that are just really popular for off-road. X6M and the F-150 are definitely pretty common off-road cars. I have off-road builds on both of those. Anyways, this car is almost 400 plus, so let's compare it to the Volvo and the Mini that I've just been in. Because this car should be almost as fast as both of them. And yeah, it seems like it. It seems like a maxed out off-road car. Very nice. This track is quite twisty and turny. Need to get away from all these guys. Wow, it's not an off-road race without a jump in this game. All the off-road races have big, like, dangerous jumps like that. You don't see stuff like that in real life. I mean, unless it's like a professional rally race or something. Motocross. Motocross is where the jumps happen. Oh my god, which way am I going? These checkpoints are crazy. I missed that. Oh my god, no. I'm spinning out. I'm spinning out. There's no like respawn in this game. That is one thing that I like more about Need for Speed Unbound. Need for Speed Unbound, if you screw up really bad, the game respawns you. In this game, you do not get a respawn. You have to turn around and hit the checkpoint again. So now those two guys are in front of me. Nacho and Cho. Nacho and Cho. Yeah, I gotta catch up to both of them. Coming in hot. There we go. Come on. This is where it gets crazy. For an off-road race, this is like insane. Like, what the hell? Some of these drifts are really smooth. Smooth off-road drifting. That was perfect nitrous timing too. There we go, beautiful nitrous. Boom. Super smooth. It's definitely the best handling car for off-road, I think. It's not as fast as the Mini or the Volvo, but the handling is so good on that. Crazy. Alright, let's use another off-road car. So, my fourth fastest off-road car, I'm not actually sure. We could take a little look here. So what do I have for off-roading? So we got the F-150 Raptor LE, which might need some upgrades. This is 344. My regular F-150, I'm not sure what it's at. The LE is just kind of like a special edition one. The performance will be the same as the regular F-150 Raptor. So that's 344. Oh yeah, I got the Land Rover Defender 110 at 377 because I put a V12 in this thing and it's crazy. Okay, the normal F-150 Raptor I have at 368. I'd say anything above 350 is pretty good for off-road. What else do we have? This Subaru I have for street racing, but the other one, the older one I have for off-road. What else is for off-road here? Definitely none of the sports cars or supercars or anything. Ford Focus RS. I haven't touched this car in a long time. I need to get back to it. So at some point, we're gonna upgrade this car because this was my first off-road car actually, and it's only at 290 now, which is quite low. Here's the Volvo, of course, which is 400 plus. I have this Subaru here, which is 368, and I haven't used this one in a long time, so I want to redo this as well, get it to 400 plus. I think I can. I heard that was one of the best off-road cars. Here's the X6M, which I have at 310, so that could be a little bit better. Looks really cool. I love the community wrap on this. Here's the Land Rover Range Rover Sport SVR at 345. So that's looking pretty good. Not sure how many off-road cars are left. I don't think too many. Even my C10 I have for street racing. This is for off-road. The Chevrolet Colorado ZR2. That's at 346. Here's the Mini Countryman, which is 400 plus. And I think that's it for the off-roaders. There might be like one more here. Yeah, the G-Wagon. The Mercedes AMG G63 at 337. So most of my off-road cars are in the 300 range. I think the only one below 300 is the Ford Focus, and there's only two that are 400 plus. I have like, I think over 10 off-road cars, so yeah, I got some more of those to upgrade, but for tonight, I think we'll do one more off-road race, and then we'll actually do some garage stuff, and just kind of work on some street cars tonight. Because I just did the Countryman, but we'll do one more off-road race here, make a little bit more money. I'm not sure which car I want to use. I'm thinking, what's the one that I wanted to try again? Where's the off-road car that I wanted to try out once again? This one, the Defender. Yeah, the Defender's awesome. I remember testing this thing out before, and it was crazy. Twin turbo V12 in this. Very fast. It is quite crazy. And I have this as a street car that I won as an award in Need for Speed Unbound. And I just got this car recently on Need for Speed Heat, but it's awesome. I love this build that I did on it too. It looks so dope. It's like matte black and there's some red details and stuff, and then yeah, it just looks so cool. All the parts I put on this really go together. Hey, come on, buddy. That wasn't nice. But yeah, this thing is an off-road beast, so we're gonna go test it out. Need to find a good off-road race. No, not Crazy Cowboy. I've done that one before. Maybe something up here. Not Railway to Heaven. Could do this one maybe. HTV2. Let's go try out what is that? HTV2. Let's go try that. I'm not sure if I've done this one before. If I have, it's been a while. HTV2. Oh yeah, there's that V12. Super loud. And super fast. I can hear that twin turbo as well. Engine of this car just screams. So this is in the same direction as Railway, but it's not. It's close to Railway, but it's not in the same spot. So it's not going to be on the railroad. It's right here. It's on this bridge. HTV2. So that means we're going to start on the bridge. I'm not sure how much of this race is off-road versus on the street, but let's go for it. Land Rover Defender 110. I'm pretty sure 110 just means 4 doors versus I think the Defender 100 is just 2 doors. I guess used to be a pickup truck. Now it's an SUV. The new Defender is an SUV. This is a 2015. This car looks like it's from like the 70s. So I don't know why, but I guess, you know, Land Rover had their Defender looking the same for like 30 years or something. But they finally did a new one just a few years ago, like a new generation, and it's like it looks like a Jeep now. But this one's like a pickup truck, so maybe the Defender used to be a truck, I don't know. I'm not really sure. Okay. The handling isn't too bad on this. I was expecting it to be worse, actually. Didn't feel too good before, but once I'm hitting these drifts, it's not too bad. It's sluggish, because, you know, it's a big truck, but yeah, it's not too bad. And this car probably has, like, I don't know, 1,200 horsepower. That's kind of what happens when you twin turbo a V12. There's some, actually, when I was away, when I was at my grandparents' house the last few days, I was hearing a bunch of car news about some new cars that are coming out. There's some car by Zenvo. Zenvo's not really a popular car company, but they've been making hypercars for a while. And they just made a new car called the Aurora. So the Zenvo Aurora has like 1,800 horsepower. It's a quad turbo V12, which is really interesting. And also, Ford is making the fastest Mustang ever. They're doing a supercar Mustang called the GTD, which is going to have the same supercharged engine as the GT500, but it's now making over 800 horsepower, and it's going to cost $300K. Also, Mercedes is making a new AMG GT. I heard it has like 585 horsepower, which I don't know if that's that impressive, honestly, because the AMG GTR, I think, had over 600. I just remember seeing something about, like, new 585 horsepower GT by Mercedes. I'm like, isn't that less than their current fastest one? So I don't know. The new one's probably a hybrid or something. Overall, it's probably faster. At least 0 to 60. But I don't know. Also, Lamborghini revealed some electric car that they want to make, but it's a concept, and apparently it's not coming out until like 2028. Like, I don't know why Lamborghini would reveal a car that they're not going to make for 5 years. But I saw a post on it on Instagram, and everyone was just complaining because people do not like electric cars. And this will actually be Lamborghini's first like fully electric car, which is not really good because Lamborghinis sound so cool. Like you don't want an electric Lamborghini. You want to hear the V8 or the V10 or the V12. Only Lambo with a V8 now is the Urus, and even that sounds pretty good. Anyways, down to the garage. Enough off-road racing for now. Let's work on a car or two in the garage here. Some street cars, and then we'll test them out next week. Lately, I've been focusing more on cars that are like just either really slow or really ugly. Just cars that I haven't focused on in a long time, that have just been unused. And yeah, just take an old car and make it better. So what else do we got? What cars need to have an uptuning? You know, this is one of them. The Nissan 370Z Nismo. I've never seen anybody drive this car besides me in this game before. I probably only used this once. Also, this is 390. I feel like I did engine swap this and then I couldn't even get 400 plus, which is kind of depressing. Because yeah, this is the 370Z Nismo. So this is like the fastest version of the 370Z. The new Nissan Z is probably faster than this, but yeah, this is a specialty car as well. You only get this once you've unlocked every graffiti art or whatever on the map. The stats aren't too bad on this, but it's only 390, so it's not even 400 plus. These parts are all maxed out. And yeah, I swapped it too. So normally this car has a 3.7 liter V6. We've gone to the 3.8 liter V6, which is not better. We actually need to do a different engine. I'm not sure which one. Maybe a 4 liter V8. A flat 12 would be kind of crazy. I don't even know how you fit a V12 inside of this thing. Actually, that's not that big. 5.2 liter. That's a small V12. It's a big V8, 6.2. 8.4 liter V10. There's no way you're fitting that inside of a 370Z. There's no way. That's the Viper engine, and there's absolutely no way that you could fit that engine inside of this car. 3.5 liter V6 here, 3.9 liter V8, and a 6.5 liter V12, which is also a pretty... probably wouldn't fit in this car either. Yeah, so I need to take these parts off and then we're going to sell this because obviously this engine is not the right one. So let's go back to all the stock parts here for this 3.8 liter V6. This is literally only 1 liter bigger. I think this is the GTR engine maybe. Depends if it's twin turbo. The GTR is 3.8 liter twin turbo V6. Okay. This engine now needs to be sold, so go back to the stock here. So yeah, that's 350 horsepower up to 591. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that is the GTR engine. But yeah, it's not able to get this car 400 plus. So we're going to get rid of this V6 that I bought. Wasn't worth too much. And instead I'm going to look for the best engine for this car. So yeah, it's not that V6. This V12 would be better. V10. Okay, this V6 is not looking too good. This one's pretty good. The V10 is looking impressive on that. The V8 and this V12. I don't know if I want to put... I mean... God, maybe I should do it. It's looking like the best option. I feel like putting a V12 in a 370Z is really, really weird, but according to this, it's the best option, and this is naturally aspirated, so I can only hope that the when I put a turbo in this thing, it's gonna really jack it up. Yeah, let's just go for it. This only costs $500,000, right? V12. Okay, now I can go back to these parts which are in my inventory. So yeah, going from Elite to Ultimate Plus isn't going to be that much of a boost, but Every point counts. The main thing is turbo, which is stock right now. So hopefully that's going to be crazy. Yeah, ultimate turbocharger gets at 400 plus, and I have some twin turbos here, which is less horsepower but better acceleration, and the high speed's like the same. So yeah, we're going twin turbo. Twin turbo V12. How much horsepower? 1200. 1200 horsepower in a 370Z. 15-pound tank. I already have the super track suspension. We got the elite race tires, which seem to be the best. Yeah, same as track. Got the best clutch there. Gearbox. Yep. Best gearbox. And differential. Yeah, super track differential. It doesn't get better than that. Okay, there we go. So the Nissan 370Z Nismo is now maxed out. Now, in terms of customization, I don't think I actually have anything on this car because these specialty cars, you can't do like body customization. And I think I decided just to not do like a wrap or anything. So this is looking like plain stock. But I don't know. This is a car that I want to keep stock. I mean, it looks fine, but like, you know, like all you can do is the wheels. Those are probably stock wheels. They look good. Okay, I did put 370ZN at the back, which stands for Nismo. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, so license plate, wheels, and then sound system. That's really all you can do. And then, yeah, like this is the stock paint, which is kind of like this metallic white. Look at the community wraps here. See, these don't have that many downloads because not a lot of people have this car. Yeah, I don't know. I might just keep this stock. I know I don't have any more room like in my my inventory either because you can only have up to 100 wraps, so I would have to remove one off another car. Some of these look pretty good, but I don't know. I might just keep it in the regular stock look. This looks pretty cool, actually. This would be cool as like a rally car. For a rally car, I would definitely consider this. That's cool. Of course, we got an anime one here, the red fart cloud. This is the same thing, but just black. The same thing as stock. Oh, this is cool. This car is actually in the Crew 2. So I guess this does exist in real life, and it has since 2020, maybe earlier. Yeah, I don't even know what NOS energy drink is. We don't even have that in Canada. But I guess they sponsored this, and this is in the Crew 2. It's one of like the Forsberg racing cars, and yeah, it's a 370Z that has this wrap, so that's kind of cool, because that actually exists in real life. This is a wrap for the 350Z from an older Need for Speed game. It's kind of weird on a newer one. The 370Z is the predecessor to the 350Z, and now it's just the Z. The new one is just the Nissan Z. They were going to call it the 400Z, which I think would have been cooler, like 350, 370, and then 400. I think that would have been a lot cooler, but they decided to just call it the Z, so yeah, Nissan Z, that's the new one. Anyways, most of these are pretty crap now, and these all have like 1,000 downloads or less. So yeah, I'm gonna stick with stock on this one. I think it looks fine. Performance-wise, it is maxed out. I do have red nitrous on there, red backfire, red tire smoke, white and red underglow. Okay, I went crazy with the effects. Exhaust sound. We need to mess with this now because it's a V12. Yeah, timbre always has to be all the way up. Yeah, we're gonna go tone in the middle for that. Overrun. Make it raw. And then the pipe resonance will go a little bit metallic, not too much. Okay, there we go. So that is the Nissan 370Z Nismo, which is now maxed out 400 plus. It's basically got the full stock look, so maybe a bit of a sleeper too, but we'll test this one out next week. And since I haven't been live that long, so we'll do another car too. Maybe one that I can do a little more customization on. But that's a car that I've been struggling to get 400 plus for a while. Well, I just remember like It's at 390, and it's kind of annoying having a car at 390. Like, you gotta get it to 400 plus. So yeah, what else do we have? I think the DB11 maybe. This could be a good one. Maybe not tonight, but some point soon. Whatever engine I put in the DB11, it's wrong, because this is only 387. DB11 should be 400 plus. What else do we got here that could use some work? Like most of these are good, 400 plus. This is another one that's 390. The Infiniti Q60S. Let's take a look at this. Infiniti Q60S. This is a pretty good looking car. These are only like 60K in real life. It's a nice sport coupe. Probably normally has like an i6 engine maybe. Not sure what I swapped into it. V8. Yeah, normally it's a V6. 3-liter V6. I put the 5-liter V8 in here, which unfortunately didn't get it to 400 plus. 5-liter V8's a good engine. But it's not doing it in this car. So, same thing with the Nismo. Take all these parts off. Same deal. 5-liter V8 for some reason is not working out. It's a supercharged 5-liter V8, so it's not the engine that's in the Mustang GT. There's a lot of cars that have supercharged 5-liter V8s, but like, let's just go back to this. Yeah, a 400 horsepower engine up to 542, that's not too much of a boost. This is a twin turbo V6 with 400 horsepower. Yeah, so this can be sold. Now I need to find a better engine for this. So 5-liter V8 was not doing it. V10 is 301, 334 for that V8, 330 for the V12, 329, 319. Okay, this one for sure. This 710 horsepower, 3.9 liter twin turbo V8. I think this is probably a Ferrari engine or something. I think it's a Ferrari engine. Maybe McLaren. Either McLaren or Ferrari. And yeah, this one seems to be the best for this car, so as always, it's nice and expensive. So yeah, got these parts up to Ultimate Plus from Super Plus, which is a little bit better, but this car already has a turbo, so hopefully it's enough boost. I only need 22 points to get 400 plus now. Oh man, oh, yikes. Okay, twin turbo is a little bit better. Why is that not looking so good? We're only at 389. That's lower than before. Before I had it at 390. We got super track suspension, elite track tires. Maybe race tires could be better. Elite race tires are the exact same. That's the better clutch. Yikes. Gearbox. Okay, this gearbox brings it up to 390. And then I already have the super track differential. Oh my god, no. This V8 isn't the engine either. This V8, man, maybe this Infiniti is really hard to get 400 plus, or maybe I have to put a V12 in this like I did for the 370Z. I mean, it's pretty similar. Nissan owns Infiniti. But yeah, no, obviously this is different than the 370Z. I don't want to use another V12, but I don't know. It seems like V12s are really killing it, so yeah, this is not the engine. This V8 doesn't work either. So I don't know what I need to put in this car. Maybe a V10? Like, how many engines do I have to try until this thing is 400 plus? That's a bummer, because now I'm going to lose like half the money I spent on that. Because when you sell them, you do not get a lot back. Yeah, just lost about 200K. Okay. So this one was 334, but just because it's the highest number as the stock engine doesn't mean it's going to be the best, because some other ones are better when you upgrade them. Like this, for example, which is naturally aspirated. Maybe this V8, no, that's even lower. That's lower than this one. It's a Pro supercharger. This one's got a super twin turbo. Yeah, I might have to go for the V12. just because of the naturally aspirated. It's the same engine I just put in the 350Z or the 370Z. Or the V10, which is also naturally aspirated. The Viper V10, which is a dope as hell engine, but man, I don't know, that's only 301 versus that. But it is naturally aspirated with super parts. I don't know, I'm thinking V12. Dwayne Wilson, welcome to the stream. Working on this Infinity Q60 right now, trying to get it 400 plus, which seems to be a bit of a hassle. I've already tried 2 different engines on this thing. Both V8s, neither of them work, so we're gonna go with this V12. Literally just put this same engine into my 370Z Nismo, but it got that car to 400 plus, so maybe it'll get this one too. I'm counting on the turbo mainly. Alright, moment of truth, and oh no. Can this car not get 400 plus? 385. Oh man, and then these parts are all like maxed out basically. Jeez. I'm gonna have to just keep testing engines until this works. I guess V10 is next. This is the worst one so far. All the engines suck on this car. Maybe I should look it up. I think I'll look it up quickly. Best engine for Infinity Q60S and Need for Speed Heat. If it's the V10, that's actually kind of cool. .4 liter Viper V10 is a huge engine. I don't know if it would fit in this car or not. It definitely would not fit in the 370Z, even though it was an option. That's just not realistic. Anyways, I'll look this one up. Dwayne Wilson says, I don't know, I don't play anymore. Made room for Motorfest. Motorfest, yeah, I gotta pre-order that game soon because it's coming out in less than a month. So that is pretty exciting. A lot of people have been talking about it too, so I hope that the Crew Motorfest is like popular and everything and people are playing that because it does look very good. Anyways, my iPad is being slow, but I'm gonna search this up. NFS Heat Q60 best engine. Q60 best engine. Oh my god, I hate this keyboard. Alright, let's see what I got. Okay, someone's got a video here from 2020. Best engine, fully upgraded, 400 plus, Infinity Q60S. Let's see what he did. Let's see what engine was put into this car. Oh yeah, I've watched this YouTuber before. Zombiehead 3000. I think I've seen his Need for Speed stuff before. Okay, he's got a video of him just racing. I need a video of him building the car. Engine swap. So which engine is he putting in there? What? He's got the... Wait, hang on a sec. This guy's got the forged 5-liter V8, which is the first engine that I swapped into this. Are you kidding me? Mine was only 390. How did he get 400 plus? Maybe I'm using the wrong parts? Oh no. I used that 5-liter V8. So I used this one. He's using the forged 5-liter V8, which is this one all the way at the end. It's this one here. This is the best engine. So it's the better 5-liter V8. Okay. This car is a Pro supercharger. Or this engine has a Pro supercharger. We're going to switch that to an Ultimate Twin Turbo. Same with all those elite parts. And this engine really costs a ton, but this is the best one apparently, only 640k. Jeez. Alright, this better work. There we go. Oh yeah. Changing these parts from Elite to Ultimate Plus is like, that's crazy. 20 points just going up like 2 stages. That's insane. Oh my god, this one's crazy. Root Supercharger, yeah, we're going with a Ultimate dual turbocharger there. 10 out of 10 power and high speed. Acceleration is 9.1. Change that nitrous to a 15-pound tank. Then I have the Super Truck suspension. Elite track tires. I don't think race tires are going to be better, but we can check. Yeah, it's the same. The gearbox. Yeah, this one's the best. The 5-speed gets it to 9.9. Let's go with that. This one. Oh, that's the default. 7-speed is default, so we're going down to 5-speed. We're downgrading that. And then track differential. Okay, so in the video I watched, his was 10, 10, and 10. Mine's 10, 10, and 9.9. Maybe he put drag tires or something on. I don't know. But yeah, this is 400 plus now. So there we go. That's how you get the Infinity Q60S to 400 plus. You put the forged 5-liter V8 in it. I'm not sure what forged means. I've been learning a lot about engines lately. I don't know what the difference is between the forged 5-liter V8 and the regular 5-liter V8, but I guess it means something important. Anyways, back to stream here. I don't know if Dwayne said anything else. He said Red Eye is behind paywall. Gold edition is 100. Forged internals? And what does forged internals mean? Like, I don't know what that means either. And yeah, I'm gonna get the gold edition of the Crew Motorfest. I'm not gonna get like the ultimate edition or whatever, but I'll get the gold edition, which comes with the year 1 pass or whatever. So yeah, it's gonna include the Red Eye and a bunch of other cars that are gonna be like exclusive. Canadian, it's gonna be like 110, but you know, it's worth it. I'll probably play it a lot. I've been playing the Crew 2 for years now. So yeah, I think it'll be worth it, hopefully. Anyways, performance of this car is done now. For customization, I think this is mostly good. I have this car in black, which I think looks very nice. Let me just see. This is like metallic black, I think. Why does that look a little bit different? Yeah, that is metallic, so I could do gloss. Chrome is too dark. Yeah, I definitely don't want to do anything else. Gloss or metallic though, which one's better? I think for this car, metallic. Sometimes gloss is better, but for this car, metallic. Yeah. Okay, so keep that. That's the same as it was before, I think. Just override the same wrap. Okay, that's it for that. Now for body, we got some stuff going on. So that's the Alchemist hood. Whatever that is, looks kind of cool, but we'll stick with this one. Grill. Silver grill or black grill. Definitely want the black grill. Front bumper. Yeah, they got some weird looking bumpers. That one looks like it's from like Mansory or something, but yeah, I'm gonna stick with the original for this. Splitter. Yeah, carbon splitter, can't go wrong. Canards. Whoa, what the heck? I don't even remember those canards. Those are weird looking. Those would look cooler, I think, if I didn't have the car in black. 'Cause it's kind of hard to see black canards on a black car. But those are kind of cool. If I had the car in white, then maybe. Yeah, keep the headlights as they are. Wide body? I don't think so. Yeah, I don't think I want wide body on this. Okay, yeah, those side skirts are fine. Rear fenders. I got this cool spoiler at the back. Carbon 1 by Speed Hunters. It fits. Rear bumper can't be changed, maybe because of my diffuser. I'm not sure.